All right, did we hit the time? We did. Let's do this. If you haven't commented, tough luck. So I turn off duplicates and replies. It's only gonna... Alrighty. Whew. The thing is, I wonder if look, if it picks me, I'm gonna roll again, but I wonder if I can win. Gothicrow, congratulations. That's a first edition Crucible of War box headed your way. I've seen this name before, so maybe it's someone around. Adelina. Kolcheva. Congrats on the Tales of Aria box. One more. Notice the comments go down when you pick one, so Zach Harris is our winner number 3. Sorry, Jonathan. You had a chance of 1 out of 369. But there's more coming. Also, I haven't said what the giveaways are after 5,000 subs. You just wait. I'm going to do one last one. Ah, great. How am I going to find a Jeff? This is going to be an interesting one to find. But Jeff, I will send them the Tales of Aria box from the last giveaway that no one, they didn't claim it. So Jeff, drop. My name is Jeff. My name is Jeff too, dude. All right, guys, I'm going to head over. You can follow me. I may be a little bit... Ooh, this is some content coming later, by the way. I'll explain this all at some point. All right, let me just set this, attempt to set this camera up. I'm also going to turn my air conditioner off. Give me 1 sec. Hitting record. If any of you were here on the last one, the angles are a bit weird. You will see me open. I'll try and show you every card I get. We will start with the Crucible of War for everyone. And I'll open the Tales of Aria at the end. Whoops. Alrighty. So this is for Gothicrow. I'm keeping the box because I'll actually ship it with the box it came in. Pack 1, first edition crew. Josh, I hope he gets a shard. I would be very freaking happy if someone gets a shard out of this giveaway. So I'm just trying to get camera angles here. I don't know if that works for you guys. I'll do my best. I gotta remember the order for Crucible. Majestic Mangle. Nice hit, first hit. Well, I haven't got one out of all the crew first edition boxes I've opened, so there's a good chance this one has one in it. Because I haven't pulled one out of this case. Foil Cracked Bobble. Sledge and a Towering Titan. Can you guys see this okay? Let me know if I need to tilt the cards up a little bit or whatever. I'm focusing on the top camera for YouTube at the moment. Foil copper, promise of plenty, high speed impact. Does anyone have an inkling who any of the winners are? Zach Harris, Gothicrow. Is that normal to have 2 heroes in a row? Haven't opened enough of this, Chris might know. Sleep Darts, the foil, Barraging Bighorn, and Dauntless. Hey, Abumia, I hope, man. Imagine getting a box for free and a Fabled in that box. I mean, to be honest, even if it's a legendary, that would be absolutely sick. Foil Overblast, Promise of Plenty, Cindering Foresight. Rushing River foil. They're on flight. Majestic. By the way, I do end up sleeving all the foils, etc. before sending these out. Crush the Weak foil. Crane Dance. Modern Skies. Foil Majestic. Dread Triptych. Nice hit. Promise of Plenty and an Edge of Autumn. Can't remember most of the card values, so Foil Majestic and up is going to end up in a top loader. I stuffed that up. There we go. Springboard Somersault is the foil. High Speed Impact and cash in for the rares. Right, we want 1 cold foil and 1 legendary, ideally. Wouldn't complain if we hit a Fabled either. Foil Tension, Dauntless, Cindering Foresight. Ooh, Standard Art would be nice too. Look, this set has a lot of gems in it. Flying Kick, foil. Barraging Bighorn, Reinforce the Line. Did I do that wrong? I did. Cindering Foresight's the foil. Aetherize, Majestic, and a cash in. Oops, rare. Abumia, it's the Arknight Shard. And the value's actually skyrocketed since I posted this giveaway. I did pull an unlimited one, and I think it's like 500 US or something ridiculous. Because they said the boxes are out of print, so let's see. Haven't looked at the first edition in a while. Consuming Volition, hey, Twinning Blade. Good number of Majestic so far. Very playable Majestic. If you play Warrior, of course. Hey Connor, yes, they have. So I'll post the video up of me pulling the winners. Barrier, Majestic. But the winners were Ryan, are you Gothicrow by any chance? Because this is Gothicrow's box. And Gothicrow is the YouTube username, of course. But I'll do all this, pack everything up, post the video on YouTube, contact the winner. So the winners were Gothicrow, Zach Harris, and a lady called Adelina Kolcheva. My terrible handwriting is confusing me now. And there's also a user called Jeff, just Jeff, on YouTube, that I'll send a box of Tales of Aria first edition to. Promise of Plenty foil, Mandible Claw, Towering Titan. Alright, we're getting towards the end of this box. Wait, Ryan, majorly whack meaning you didn't win, or that is in fact you? Rune Chant foil, Skull on Majestic. Six Majestics, well 7 if you include the foil. Not bad so far. Torrent of Tempo foil, Reinforce the Line, Promise of Plenty. Look, we're opening 3 boxes, so we can hope. Oh, yes! That just crept up on me. Metacarpus Node, Majestic Cold Foil. Boom. That's some amazing value, I believe. I haven't checked in a while again, but very collectible card. Congratulations, Gothicrow. Sick. Very sick. We're getting towards the end. I was worried we wouldn't get a Fabled, and sorry, a Cold Foil, and we did get a Majestic one. So that's good. Push Forward, Foil, Massacre. Majestic. Man, this box has a lot of freaking Majestics. Second last pack. Rockslide Trap, Fair, Foil Rare, Dauntless, and Towering Titan. Last pack Magic. Anyone know who Gothicrow on YouTube is? More than likely is a member of the community somewhere. Blessing of Serenity for the foil. Morven Skies and Cindering Foresight. Freaking awesome. So, 7, 8, 9 Majestics. First edition Crucible. 1 foil, 1 cold foil. And 3 foil tokens. Let me put this away. Alrighty. I completely massacred the name, but I think it's Kolcheva, Adelina Kolcheva. Congrats. This one's for you. Love opening Tales of Aria still. Easily the prettiest cards in Flesh and Blood. That was an epic box. I'm super happy to give that away. Alrighty. Common foil and Runaways. Oh, I did that as if it was a Monarch box. Let me find these rares again. I'll find them later. That's a rare foil for that pack. I'll go through the hits again if you just joined or whatever. Rites of Lightning, Weave Lightning, Foil Rites of Replenishment, and Cold Foil, Honing Hood. Let me protect that. I'm going through this too quick. I'm forgetting it's only 5 cards in. Explosive Growth, Majestic Force of Nature, versioning for the foil. Rares, common foil, someone with Shelter, Turn Timber, Rites of Lightning, foil rare. Icequake, Embolden, Electrify for the foil. Bolt and Shot, Pulse and Bolthaven, Majestic. Might sleeve this other Majestic in a sec. Lightning Press, foil rare. Evergreen, rare 1, Sigil of Suffering, Dazzling Crescendo. This thing looks sick in foil. Frostfang, Lightning Press, Foil Majestic Open. Top loader for Adelina. Don't know how much value some of the Tales of Aria is still quite low pricing, so the cards don't all have great value, but I think that can change still. Snapshot, Biting Gale, and a Thump. Abamia, you're everyone's cheerleader. That's good to see. I'm also hoping Legendaries, Fabled. Let's go. So the case this came from, if you've been following me for long enough, was the original case where we did a giveaway, and there were we hadn't pulled a Fabled in that case. I don't even think we pulled a Legendary either, so there's a possibility. Some good stuff still. I can't remember actually. Maybe we did pull a Legendary in one of them, but it's the same case. Seems like there's a Legendary per case. Fingers crossed. Explosive Growth, Weave Ice, Vela Flash Foil, Rites of Lightning, Majestic, Close to the Elements, and an Evergreen Foil. Abu, have you watched some videos on my YouTube channel yet? There's a lot on there, man. And actually, I'm sort of saving the really high-end stuff till I have a bit more eyes on it. But I've got 6 boxes of WTI Alpha alone to open up. Maybe we'll do something crazy around Christmas. What do you think? So where were we? Embolden, Ice Storm, Majestic, and right behind that a foil Majestic. Yeah, sorry guys, dropped out. Have no idea why. Maybe my phone overheated or something. Overflex for the foil. So we've got 3 packs left. You didn't miss much. I stopped recording. It's just the foil blink and the ice storm in 1 pack. Sigil, bolt and shot, foil, right to lightning. Second last pack. Evergreen, snapshot, strength of sequoia. Last pack magic, let's go. Frost Fang, lightning press, and a glacial footsteps. No legendary in the end. Cold foil honing hood, 2 foil majestics, and 4 regular majestics. Not the worst box I've ever seen. Congratulations, Adelina. I'll be in touch. Let me put these away. Because I have a Fluke box profile. Just automatically on its own. Didn't touch the phone. This is the box for winner number 3, Zach Harris. The other camera kept recording, so I'll just post up the video eventually anyway, if you missed anything, but honestly you didn't. I noticed it stopped, so I stopped opening. Alrighty, last box. So this one's Zach Harris. Timberwood Shelter, Stick Fulminate, and Twine Ice for the foil. Appreciate it, Samuel. I look forward to making them. It's quite fun opening boxes and then sharing what I get. Endless Winter Foil Majestic. Alrighty, Cold Wave, Emboldened, Overflex for the foil. This could be the box. This is the last box of the case. So I know 2 of the boxes from that case were quite stingy. So you just got to win a giveaway and you'll get some more. Sigil of Suffering, Flash, Entwined Lightning for the foil. Weave Ice, Open Oil, Old, Majestic. I'm just thinking now, I'm a bit worried because of that crash, as if it actually kept the recording so I can put it on my YouTube. The recording of me pulling the winner, I should say. Oh well, I'll find out when this is done. Lightning Press, Majestic Blizzard, and a Flash foil. Snapshot, first rare, Frost Fang for the second, Inspire Lightning. Alright, so when it comes to Tales of Aria, there should be 1 cold foil in here. Let's hope it is not a common for Mr. Zach Harris. Weave Lightning, Biting Gale, Merging Avalanche for the foil. That's got to be the darkest Tales of Aria card right there. Everything else is so bright. Weave Earth again, Flash Freeze Majestic. Break Ground for the foil. I can't see the chat properly because I'm recording on the phone and there's like a mount in the way. So in Fab, do all cards have the... and then I can't read the rest. If someone else can answer, that'd be great. Turn Timber, Ice Quake, Snow Under for the foil. Flash, Summerwood Shelter, Autumn's Touch for the foil. Alright, this box is definitely holding back. I think we're halfway. Weave Earth, Ice Quake, and a Polar Blast foil. Embolden, Turn Timber, and an Entangle. Evergreen, Blink, Majestic, and a Amulet of Ice in foil. I'll sleeve that up. They're only worth $1 or $2, but you actually don't see that many of them. What I don't know is how playable they are. Sigil of Suffering, Bolt and Shot, Glacial Footsteps. Man. Hoping for more. Lightning Press, Snapshot, Stir the Wildwood. Four packs. To those of you who've come in who didn't catch the first stream that ended abruptly, Destroy Majestic. This is the box for Zach Harris, the third winner. Adelina was the second, and Gothicrow on YouTube was the first. Amazing Crucible of War first edition box. Foil Crackjacks. So there's the cold foil for the box. I wonder if these last few packs have any more. It's still possible. Weave Lightning, Biting Gale, Cold Wave for the foil. Second last pack. Weave Earth, Explosive Growth, Shock Strider for the foil. Last pack for Zach Harris. Not the spiciest box, so I'm hoping. Embolden, Blade, Majestic, and nothing. Not the worst box, I guess, at the end. 7 Majestics, or 8 if you include the foil. Cold foil, Crackerjacks. Congratulations, everyone. I won't go through the hits because I'm going to post the video on YouTube anyway. I'll get stuck into editing that now. Thanks for playing, thanks for joining, thanks for subscribing and supporting the channel. Make sure you have a look at what these guys here at Unseals do. If you are new, Chris Sires and the other admins run a lot of, well, you'll have to check out some of their videos, but they sell some packs out of first edition boxes. They do box wars with Tales of Aria at the moment. We did a league a week ago. Very cool content. Dhruv, I've got the other camera set up properly. So when this pops up on YouTube, everything will be very clear. I just stream it for accountability so I can draw the winners live and then unbox it live so everyone can see and know what happened. But yeah, sorry, man. All right, guys, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to jump up and get this video up. Give it a few hours. It takes a while to render in 4K. But again, thanks a lot.